Here with Coach Matt Regalizzo, talking about his up-and-coming team, the Fighting Camels. Now, Matt, I'd like to ask you some questions. The first one, so tell us, how's the season going so far?
Good. We're 2-1.
Now, what are the different coaching tactics that you utilize for your team?
A lot of good cop, bad cop. With me being the good cop, Xander Seance being the bad cop. He's ruthless with the kids. I take a nicer approach, but Xander, he's beat them, spanked them, done some other things I don't want to talk about on camera to him, but it definitely gets his point across. He's the best bad cop I've ever seen.
Wow. Now, what do you think the potential for this team is?
Sky's the limit. Besides, like, Erik, Moscol, our team's pretty solid. And we can make shots besides Erik, Moscol. So I would say besides Erik, Moscol, we're pretty good. So sky's the limit.
Why do you have such contempt for Erik Moscol?
I kid.
So, now who's your first round pick again?
I'm not allowed to disclose that information, but
okay. Now Sammydlovessports. Do you think he's performing to his lofty standards of being second overall pick?
He's all right, but he just doesn't have enough passion for the game. Skipped a few practices. Can't have that. I believe he skipped a game. Definitely can't have that. So we're going to have to talk to him. He's character issues, off the court issues. Definitely going to affect his draft stock next year, but we'll see.
Are you worried about the bad attitude of Willie Marks and Sam Dalella having towards the referee? I mean, they both got teed up last game. How are you planning on disciplining them? What's your coaching tactic there?
Well, obviously me being the good cop in the coaching relationship, not going to discipline at all. I actually believe in technical fouls, believe they're necessary to win ball games. If you don't get a technical, there's not enough intensity. I believe I have like 69 career technical fouls. 69. So it's really great that the kids just want to play and have passion for the game.
Now, building off of Sam's attendance, are you concerned by that? I mean, he's already missed a game and a couple practices. How is it going to balance the relationship between rec and JV?
Well, obviously, rec takes precedence. No one cares about JV basketball. Rec basketball, however, it's serious business. We're trying to win a chip. And also, I'm just nervous about what he's doing when he's skipping practice. Is he on the streets? My job as a coach is to keep the kid off the streets. And I don't know. He could be smoking crack in the alley. I don't know. Can't let that happen.
No, you can't. Now, how do you think the Camels are going to do against Fritz's team? I mean, you have a doubleheader. How do you think it'll work out?
Obviously, we're going to get 2 big wins. Probably win by 35 the first game, 34 the second game. That's a big margin. 69-point margin, so that's really all you can ask for. Oh, and a couple T's.
And how many points do you think Sam will drop?
Sam is shaking at me in disgust with that question. Well, it really all depends on if he shows up. Again, the character thing just coming back to haunt him. I think he's a potential drop like 68, maybe 70 points. But I don't know. We'll see. Got to share the ball.
Yeah, you got to share the ball. Who do you think regarding the wettest shot? Who do you think has the wettest shot, Tyler or Sam?
Wettest shot? Sam's telling me to say Tyler. He's behind the camera right now. But I'm going to have to go with my man, Beastman, Owen Beastie. He's really good at basketball. If you've ever seen him play, he was the best second-round pick I've ever seen. He's so good. And I can't believe you used the second-round pick on him. He's so
Now, who's your favorite player on the team?
Gavin, shut up. I'm sorry, Gavin McCall. Again, unfunny joke. I'd have to go with probably Owen Beastie. Because he's terrible and it's like hilarious watching him play. That kid, how many balls do you think he dropped? I think he actually dropped like 4 passes. Like easy passes. Yeah. It's fun.
Do you have any words of advice to aspiring coaches that you might want to tutor? And
Well, I never actually wanted to coach in the first place. When I got my first felony, they said this was part of like the work release program. And then when I got my second, that's when it was court mandated that I coach. So I really hate coaching. I'm just doing this because I have to.
now, could you enlighten us about what those felonies were?
The first one was possessions of weapons of mass destruction, and the second, I'd rather not talk about.
All right. Well, it's been a great interview with you, Matt. Thank you for coming on, and good night.